We're aware of our body from head to toes. We're letting our mind settle by focusing on the practice, on the breath. This next part is an inquiry. With meditative inquiry, what we're doing is looking at what's here and what comes up when we say some words or we have some thoughts. And we're going to work with resilience and strength right now. So the idea is to remain aware and notice what it is that is responding. We'll have a response in thoughts, other thoughts, and we'll have a response in our body, unless it's completely neutral, in which there's no response in the body. It's just a thought that goes through. But the kind of thoughts or words that we're looking at in inquiry tend to have some kind of response in the body. So we really stay attentive and attuned to what's going on in the body. Right now, notice your feet on the floor. Notice the strength in your legs. If you were standing, we all can remember a time when we feel strong and steady. Bring that to mind. We're completely relaxed. We're not hypervigilant, but we're aware. We're not tuned out. We're aware. We notice our breath. We might notice our legs as strong and steady. Our legs are grounded. We come up through our lower abdomen and our stomach area. We notice there's movement with the breath, and our body's relaxed enough that we can breathe. So we have lots of length through the spine. Our core muscles are what hold us up, not the tension in our stomach. So we could let our stomach relax and really breathe. Our shoulders are relaxed. We're not defending, we're not bracing ourselves through our back. We're strong and steady. We could let our shoulders relax. As we come up through our neck and shoulders, we notice that we have movement there. We're ready to respond. We move about in our life with our arms and legs. We do our service, a lot of it through our hands. Whether it's we're making ourselves a meal or we're hugging somebody, we live in these bodies. Bring your attention up through your mouth and jaw, through your face, your forehead, eyebrows, eyes. And remember a time when you felt really strong and steady, powerful, confident, but steady. You can bring that into your mind as an image. Feel it in your body. Let your breath reflect that. Your breath is smooth and even. You're able to breathe and support your body with your breath. And when we think about our responses during this coronavirus outbreak, all of the upheaval, the real life and death threat, we don't know what's going to happen. We really feel for other people who are already have either contracted it or died of it, or the people who love them. There's a lot of tension and tightness in the whole energy of the world right now. We can notice that. We notice it in our body. We notice it in our thoughts. We notice it in our irritability or our rage, or that we numb out and binge watch Netflix, or we eat things that aren't healthy for us, or we drink, or whatever it is that we do. This is natural, it's normal. And sometimes we forget that we can do this too. So we're reminding ourselves now, I'm also strong and steady. When things are hard, I can move into that. I can stand here. I can engage. And I don't do that in a perfect way, of course. I can come into it a bit. I can move back. I can comfort myself somehow. I can get steady again. I can breathe. We're in this together. Notice your response to those words. We're in this together. And with inquiry, we're never looking for right and wrong. There really is no right or wrong way to do inquiry. We're really just looking to see what's here. So when we say those words or hear those words, we're in this together. There might be a lot of different responses to that. Try to stay really present in your body. So you notice your breath. We're doing this from awareness. We're aware of the thoughts that are coming and going in the mind. We know what the body's doing in response. Is there an energy that comes in? Or is there a tightening? Is there a relaxation? We're in this together. And it's natural for the mind to bring in all of the ways that we're not, and to bring in people who think very differently from what we do, who assess the risk very differently. There's so much polarization right now. But just for the next few minutes, for the purpose of this inquiry, focus on the truth of that. We are in this together. And bring to mind examples that support that. A neighbor getting groceries for somebody, calling a friend who you think might need support. And if a thought is kind of taking you out of your body and into a train of thoughts, you could always tap on your forehead for a moment. Bring your attention to the sound of the tapping on your forehead, the sensation of it. Just helps us to remember we're right here in this moment doing a practice. We can tune back into the body and the breath. Notice that those were thoughts. And really let yourself notice what are the thoughts that are here and what does that feel like in your body when you really attune to that. We're in this together. I'm not alone. A lot of people feel exactly how I do. All of us are worried and scared. I'm not alone. Take a few deep breaths. I'm not helpless. I can breathe. I can relax my body. I can go online, listen to one of the relaxations that are going on. I could read a book. I could connect with somebody. I could do all kinds of things to help support my nervous system right now. I'm not helpless. I have the power to do this, to change this. I'm not alone. Take a few deep breaths. Really be attuned to your body. And then look at this sentence: I can do my part. I can do a practice to downregulate my system so that I feel calmer and I could reach out to somebody else. I can do my part. No one else owes me their mental health, their mental peace. Even if somebody strong who we turn to over and over and over again seems to help, I don't actually need that all the time. I can do this. I can have my own practices, my own stability. And when I really need to reach out, I can. And other times I could do this more as a practice that I do myself. I can tune into my own strength. I can work with my body, my breath, thoughts in my mind. I'm part of the strength and resilience that other people count on too. Let yourself really feel that in your whole body. We're in this together. I'm not alone. I can be part of other people's comfort and security. I can do my part in that way. Lots of breath awareness. Notice your whole body. You might be having a response to that. It's like, no, I don't know if I can. And there's a part of us that just wants to be comforted, just to know that it's all going to be okay. And right now, we don't know how it's going to turn out. And that's really difficult for everybody. And we also have strength and resilience. We know how to calm ourselves using the breath, or we can hug our own arms, our own shoulders. We can give ourselves that reaction, that warmth. We can put our hands on our heart. We can be grounded in our bodies and calm in our mind. We can be part of the solution. We can be part of helping other people to be steady and calm without turning into a pillar of strength who never feels. We can do this as we feel, everything we feel. We can reach out for comfort and we can offer comfort. We're in this together. Notice your body, notice your breath, notice the strength of your legs, your feet. Bring back that visual and the felt sense of strength. Remember what it feels like to feel strong and confident, being able to take action. I can do my part. We're in this together. As we come to the end of the practice, notice what that feels like. Tune back into your body, your breath. Let the thoughts come to rest. You could put your hand on your heart, offer yourself your own warmth and strength. And then when you're ready, open your eyes.